Grand and beautiful evening, my kings and queens. Hey guys, it's me, Fitness and Evolution, Fit Life with Ramona. Hello, all. I'm here. Go ahead before I go further. Hit the like, subscribe, share, and also hit the bell, guys, so you'll know when I come on here to upload my next video. So, this one I'm going to try to make it quick. It is going to be in part, but I want to talk about women and women being submissive because this is a topic that is so taken out of context. A lot of people really don't know what it takes or what it really means to be submissive. Most men think that women are supposed to just be submissive to anything and accept anything that they bring without understanding all of the responsibilities that comes along with a woman being submissive. I am going to say this, and ladies, please, y'all don't jump on me because I do know how to fight, but don't jump on me. But I am actually a firm believer that a woman is supposed to be submissive to her husband. Okay? I truly believe this. I don't have a problem with doing it. And I think more women should be able to do it. Should be able to do it. Okay, y'all ready to beat me up yet? But y'all know there's a big old but and a whole lot of other things that goes along with that if you are going to be submissive to a man, because I'm going to be the one to say it, right? Even though I don't have a problem and I do believe that women should be submissive to a man, it takes a certain type of man for you to be submissive to, because the truth and reality of it all is every man does not deserve for a woman to be submissive to him. And that's for the simple fact of they are not king material. Okay? And what I mean by king material is mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, they are not there. So, up underneath this umbrella of submission comes a lot of responsibility. Y'all, that's my cat. He just always want to try to come in here and take over my video, but I love him. That is my cat. So y'all hear him meow when he ain't being abused. He's just trying to get in the door. Okay. So again, back to my first topic or first thing I was saying. Yes, being submissive to your husband is ideal. I mean, it's nothing wrong with it. It should be the woman's pleasure to be submissive to her husband. I mean, what's the big deal about it? I don't understand what the big deal about it is. That's my little wicked laugh. Was it wicked enough? But, like I was saying, if a woman is going to be submissive to a man, he has to have certain qualities, certain characteristics, certain traits, certain habits, certain goals and visions that he is conquering. Women will submit and will not have a problem with submitting to a man who she knows has her back, regardless. Women will not have a problem submitting to a man who she knows is out for her safety. Women would not have a problem submitting to a man that she knows is secure. Women will not have a problem with a man that she knows respects her, is loyal to her, does not disrespect her out of her presence just because he feels that this may not get back to her. We will submit to a man because in the back of our minds, our beautiful minds, we know that this man will not allow any harm to come to us in any form or fashion. This man will give his life, if it takes that, in order to protect his woman and make sure that she has all of the necessary needs and security and safety in her life. See, this is the problem that a lot of men don't look at, and women, I can say, to a certain extent. When you are expecting a woman just to be submissive to you just because you are a male, think again. Think long and hard, because that's not how it goes. That's actually a dummy. If a woman just says, okay, I'm going to be submissive to my man and let him be in charge of everything because he is a man and I am a female, I'm a woman, and he's supposed to do this and I'm going to let him lead, even though he a jerk, he don't know how to manage money, he don't know how to secure a future, he don't know how to talk, he don't know how to keep a job. And just because yet he's a male, you're going to be submissive, or you're supposed to be submissive? First of all, okay, I'm going to say this. Women, we are not dumb. We are not stupid. We are not put here just to fulfill a man's desires. We are so much more than that. See, we were really created to complement and complete each other. And it's a balance of everything. The scales has to be balanced out, but we're so far off of that thinking and so far off of that way of life that everything has become complicated and everything has become a competition. A woman will submit to a man when she knows he respects her. She wants the environment that she's in to be safe. Because I'm going to tell you, if a woman is left at home in an unsafe atmosphere or an unsafe environment, that's actually saying a lot about the man's character and what he's thinking and the depth of his mind. Because no man, king, should be able to even be comfortable leaving his home, and he knows that it's dangerous, it's not secure, harm can come to him, her, or his family. Okay, so there's no exceptions to that at all. There's no exception to a man not being able to provide. You are the natural provider for your family, for your wife. You are supposed to be able to sustain and keep a job, security, respect, shelter is the key rules to everything. So if a woman knows that any time, any moment, that anything can happen and they can lose their house or don't have somewhere to stay, why would she be submissive to you? You're showing her that you have no leadership skill. See, a woman who is willing to submit and doesn't have a problem with it knows that her man has great leadership skills. He's not making stupid mistakes and stupid choices and always looking for her for the answers after he has messed up. Not before, but after he has messed up. No, if you are in that frame of mind, no woman should submit or be submissive to you. No, because you should have had the right qualities and education in the first place in order to not make that mistake. We are not here as women to clean up your mistakes. We're here to assist you, but we're not here to just pick up all of the crumbs and garbage that you left behind off of your mistakes. A woman will be submissive to a man when she knows, again, I cannot express the respect. A woman has to feel respected at all times, okay? You cannot expect a woman to be submissive and you have no respect for her when she's out of your presence. This point I can't express enough. Now, the next thing why a woman would be submissive is because she knows her man has her back. Now, if you are in a marriage and you want your woman to be submissive and your word is the last word and she really doesn't have an opinion about anything and you don't, sit down and listen to her and hear her out, listening and hearing her out, but yet you want to be the king of the house. But at the same time, you both are working full-time jobs. You staying home. You go on 8+ hours a day, 5 or more days during the week. She's coming home But before she come home, she got to pick up the kids. She has to pay just as equal amount of bills as you. She has to come home and cook and clean. And then she has to come home and satisfy your needs, wifely duties on top of all of that. But yet she's working just as hard as you outside of the home. Come on, y'all. Really? What do you think a woman is? In the back of her head, in that situation, she's thinking like, well, if I'm working just as long hours as him, and I'm picking up the kids, and I'm doing this, and I'm running the errands, and the blah, 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 and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And at the same time, you're thinking that all you need to do is go to work, come home, and then just sit and be taken care of. In the back of her mind, she's now being abused, neglected, taken granted for, used, abused, and being neglected like she's nothing. You can't expect her to be submissive when she's doing all of those things and you don't have the slightest thought in the back of your mind that she deserves more. I need to work harder. I need to make sure that she has the life that she deserves. So it takes so much for a woman to be submissive. Most women, if she had a certain things going on underneath that umbrella of submission, she wouldn't have a problem with being submissive to a man. But the matter of the fact is, most men are not even qualified for that to happen. A woman wants to know if she was to lose her job, that her man would be able to take care of her without making her feel like she's crap, without throwing it up in her face. She wants to know if something was to happen to her and she was no longer able to work, he would still honor and cherish and love her the same way that he loved her before. So you have to realize that so many things comes with a woman being submissive. And most men are not worthy or king material. They're not in the mental. They're not in the physical. They're not in the financial state of even being able to do these things. I'm just keeping it real. So that's why I started this video off with saying, I don't have a problem with being submissive to a man. I would actually love to be submissive to my man. But it's a lot of things that he has to be and prove and show and do consistently before I even marry him. All of the words and walking and talking has to match up. I have to see some experience. I have to see what has went on in your life. I have to see how you presented or handled a situation that was stressful. I have to see how you protect me. I have to see what type of environment you feel I need to be in. If you put me in some ghetto, hood, unsafe, rape, murder, shootings, and all of that neighborhood, and you want me to be submissive, and then I'm coming and going and working as long as you, and you're not even making me feel safe. You're not even getting up in the morning to see me off to make sure that I'm safely. You're not even checking to see if I made it to my destination safely. But yet, you're supposed to be submissive. It's so many things that needs to happen in order for a woman to be happily submissive to her man. It's not that we don't want to be submissive to our man. It's that you are not qualified for her to be submissive to you. Just because you're a male and have the male parts does not mean that your woman is supposed to be submissive to you. Get it right. Get your head right. Get your mind right. Start thinking right. Start doing right. Start talking right. Start walking right. Your woman will submit to you without a problem. But if you're showing her you're nothing but a baboon, a monkey's butt, not handling anything right, making mistakes after mistakes, disrespecting her, please. That was a long pause because I was looking at you. Don't expect that. Work on you, complete yourself, show and present yourself as that king you are, And then you'll find that your woman will be more than happy to let you lead and be that king that you are. And she will be very submissive to you. Until then, you're only dreaming. This is part 1. This is going to be a continuation because I'm going to go more into details on why a lot of women do not submit. And I have written these down. You guys are in for a treat. It's going to make you think and realize that we were put here to complete each other, to make each other become whole as one when it's time to become one. But not until then. Too many people have prematurely went into relationships or situationships before they were ready, not understanding the complete concept of what that takes. Guys, I am Fitness and Evolution, Fit Life with Ramona. Don't forget again to subscribe, like, share, follow, and hit the little bell so you'll know when I upload my next video. Until then, guys, have an awesome evening. Bye.